Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 40 of the Pichu London Cup Series. Today we're here at Darlington Raceway for the running of the Southern 500 as we have one more race after this before the regular season ends, and that'll be in Coca-Cola Super Speedway. And you do not want to miss that race. It'll decide who's in the playoffs. Anyway, meanwhile, it's time for our annual throwback weekend here at Darlington Raceway in the Southern 500, and let's take a look at the starting lineup. On the pole, we have the 47 Riley Spurley Tube, and alongside him will be the 66 Carter Friesen. In row 2, we have the 4 Zachary Fitzwater and the 36 Cody Smart. Row 3 has the 14 Rich Roy and the 19 Toby Smith. In row 4, we have Jackson Nantle in the 53 and Max Bailey in the 88. Rounding out your top 10 will be Deshaun Clennon in the 24 and Maxwell Smart in the 95. And here's the rest of the field running their retro paint schemes here today. Not going to go through names one by one. Freddie Soto was our winner last weekend at North Wilkesboro. He has decided to run number 5 instead of car 15 like he normally runs, in honor of Terry Labonte, of course, in that 5 car. And there you see one of the part-time drivers competing here in Darlington tonight, as Shane Golodex is in the 96 tonight, as he's running a retro scheme, of course, modeled after the 2000 Coca-Cola scheme that Joe Gibbs used to run. And then there's the other drivers with retro paint schemes here in tonight's race. And Christian Vargas, part-timer, is going to compete in the 28 car tonight, honoring Davey Allison in that 28 car. And that's the other part-timer competing here in Darlington. And here's the rest of the field and some other drivers I want to mention. Is there anybody else I want to mention? Maybe not. Yeah, these are all the retro paint schemes I'll be running here in tonight's race. So, and I also forgot to mention that the 53, usually the 53 is run by Jackson Nantle, but he's driving the 54 today because just so we can run that retro paint scheme in tonight's race. Anyway, let's go trackside for the command. Fire the engines.
Drivers, start your engines.
And here we go, folks. The cars roll off at the annual our annual throwback weekend at Darlington Raceway. One car not going to get going, and that's the 18 Giovanni Castillo. But other than that, though, we should be good to go into the green here at Darlington. It'll be a tough track to win at. It's the track Too Tough to Tame. Critical win here coming up, because after this, it'll be the regular season finale at Coca-Cola Super Speedway. It's going to be very fun to do. But now, here we go to the green at Darlington. '47 off to a good start. Here they come, though, trying to avoid that Darlington stripe in the wall. A lot of drivers are going to try to avoid getting the Darlington stripe. Sure enough, they just barely did. How about that? Oh, one car spins. One car just spun. That's the 24 of Deshaun Clennon, and we're still green. We stay green. Look at that. The 5 car just went around him. That's Freddie Soto, by the way, moving from the 15 and the 5 for this race. But the 24 are not their team. They're not teammates, obviously. They could have been teammates, though. But Sean Clennon, though, spins on the first lap, and it does not bring a caution out. Wow. What a start to this one. We're sure going to see possibly a lot of wrecks like this here tonight. It is Darlington, after all, folks. There's the smoke coming from the cars. Sure, the 24 will run up to full speed. He'll still be up to full speed. Maxwell Smart takes the fourth spot away from Jackson Nantle. Nantle drops back a little bit. Well, it looks like he had a bad run in the corner, and he's not going to be able to take the run. There you see the 14er Rich Roy into the second spot, and now we have a caution, and there you go, a huge pile up to start the race on lap 3. Freddie Soto was involved, and I'm sure the 48 was not too happy with how the 5 car spun out the her teammate. There's Cassie Reynolds right behind her, and oh, she got loose a little bit by the 28 of Vargas, and they both collided. And there's the wreck. But I'm sure the 48 was not too happy with that 5 car spinning out the 24, trying to compete for a playoff spot very late in the regular season. Every position matters at this point, and they're all trying to go all at it here just to get every last spot, to get the best ones. Riley Spurleytube leads the field to the caution. We'll be back to the green right now. 18 car never got going, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know. And 3 cars are out. Soto is out. And then we have the 3 car is out. 37 is also out. They were involved in the pileup. And there you see Rich Roy take the lead away on the restart. 14 is in front now. Not Freddie Soto. I'm sorry. Rich Roy. Rich Roy's out in front. Carter Friesen in second. And Maxwell Smart runs third. Maxwell Smart, I think Friesen also won this season, if I'm not mistaken. So 14, Rich Roy trying to win here for the Stewart-Haas team, and I don't think they have a car in the playoffs. Very shockingly, they do not have a single car, I believe, in the playoffs. And Rich Roy is looking to be the first to do it. There could be a possibility Stewart-Haas Racing might not have any cars in the playoffs. But then again, Joe Gibbs has all 4 of their cars in the playoffs. In Hendrick Motorsports, they have 2. They have Max Bailey, I believe, and Cassie Reynolds. But Stewart-Haas, they're looking. They might not have a single car in the playoffs. But Rich Roy, though, wants to have 1 member from the team in the playoffs. He sure wants to get back to victory lane, and he's really hungry for the win. And so is Carter Friesen, though. He's right behind him. And Clark McKee trying to win as well. As Rick Rare has a team and has a playoff field there in the form of Jackson Dental. And Maxwell Smart's already in the playoffs winning at Pocono, so he's in 3rd place trying to see what he can do. And as you all know, Max Ferry, I think, won the Daytona 500 this season, so he's good to go, but he's in 5th now. He's trying to win the championship. Might be a matter of time before the 66 tries to get that 14. Maybe right here, right now. He's on the bottom. He might be trying to pass him on this corner. This is for the lead right here. 66 trying to get around the 14 on this corner. Let's see if he does. And he just can't quite make that move yet. 66 right stuck on the bumper. That 14 car still trying to make that move. Trying to find that right time to come to make that pass. Better do so quickly because the 95 Maxwell Smart's approaching quickly as well. That'll be a tough race to make. I'm sure he's trying to get that 14 to go up in the wall and maybe find a window of opportunity to make the pass. You see them all lined up in like a choo-choo train. Like in the back, they're all trying to wait for the right time, and maybe not. The right time may or may not come. Yeah, sometimes they do this, but 41 tries to break that. He's gonna do it. Goes to show you that you can do it. You can make a pass on this corner. You just got to get a good run. It is possible to make a pass here at Darlington for sure, but somehow the AI, I don't know why they don't always do it that often, especially in the lead. But yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Guess you have to force someone in the wall to make the pass. 47 gets passed. Almost 20 laps to go here at Darlington Raceway. as the 14 in the lead over the 66 of Carter Friesen. And Rich Roy's trying to get into the playoffs with the win at Darlington. Trying to get that team in the playoffs. And now they're all running single file at this point, which is not really what these fans want to see, but there is some battles going on in the back. Yeah, Pichu's losing the drift, and now everybody's trying to follow and get the pass on Pichu. I'm sure that's what they're afraid of. It's almost like Daytona or Talladega when they're like drafting each other, hoping not to make a mistake and lose that draft. Kind of does feel like a restrictor place race, doesn't it? And these guys are lined up again. You gotta wonder if the 00 is gonna be able to make that move. He's looking low. Can he do it? Oh, he cannot. Oh, he was trying to get that 52 loose. He was trying to get that 52 car loose, and it didn't work. Now I might lose that draft here. See if that 00 is going to try again. I'm not even sure if he's going to be able to. 19 is going to try it. He wants to try that pass. There he goes. He's going to get it. And he might try to pass the 52 as well, and he's got it. 19 gets by the 52, and that is for the fifth position. I believe he's in the top 5 now with that move. So it is possible. You just got to time it right. You just got to be perfect on the timing. These four are a little separate from one another, but the 19 trying to break that draft. He's got a long way to go, though, before he catches up to them. And we mentioned Toby Smith. He won a couple races ago. And with that, all 4 Joe Gibbs cars have made their way into the playoffs, believe it or not. And Ethan Sale, I think, leads them all with 2 wins, if I'm not mistaken. And I think Dylan Krum also has 2 wins this season. And we're going to have pit stops under green, as the 22 is going to lead them to green flag pit stops. And the leaders are going to stay off for at least 1 more lap. $17 to go, and it looks like it'll be green flag pit stops that could decide who wins this race. And now the leaders have come down to pit road right now. The 14 is coming down, the lead pack of cars coming to pit. 52 stays to take the lead with Isaiah Bernesh right behind him. David Bazuki and a handful of other cars are coming down, are staying out as well. We have 16 laps to go here at Darlington. It looks like they'll be coming down on this lap, and they sure will. Oh, a little bit of a tight edge there in the 21. 43 stays out. They're going to stay out again. How about that? These guys are staying out. They have nothing to lose. They want to win and get in the playoffs. Christian Russell already has a few wins. He has 2, I think, and so he's already in the playoffs, but he wants to win. He wants to bring that 43 car back to the win at the Southern 500. Definitely would be pretty special for that team to win again here in Darlington. His strategy's got to be perfect, though. It's got to work out to his favor. And sure enough, he's staying out while the 51 comes to pit road. And that 43 is going to take it all the way to the very end. That 43 car is going to give it all it's got. I mean, wow. You got to admire that 43 has been trying so hard to give it all it's got. Christian Vargas right behind him, believe it or not. Probably doing the same strategy as the 43. Just a mile apart. 43 still leads. TV is going to pit under this period, and sure enough, it looks like he will finally come to pit road in this period. And there's Vargas staying out. The 28 stays out. So it's still the 28 taking the lead, and he has just taken the lead with just 13 laps to go. He's pretty much lapped almost the entire field at this point. 28 car just not giving up. And Christian Vargas goes out in front right here. Let's see if he pits on this lap because the pack of cars behind him are coming. Sure enough, he has to pit. So there he goes. Christian Vargas comes to pit road and all the other cars pass him. But they still have to get a lap from him while he's on pit road, and we'll see if they'll have time to do it. Oh, there's a wreck. Oh, wow. 36 just went around. And the caution's out. I think he's not going to take the start finish line as the leader, so it will give some time for these guys to round out and get back on the lead lap. Oh, but there was a spin in front of them. Oh boy, there was a pile up here. What is going on? Oh my gosh. A shocking turn of events here. And we have a first caution lap 24 because of that. Wow, I don't know what to say. Caution's out though. Let's see if the others can get back on the track in time in order to get lapped or maybe even try to catch up. 2 cars off pit road. And here they come, the rest of the pack. And they're going to take that start finish line. Let's see if they're going to score them as the leader. I don't think they will. 14 is the leader. So it goes to the 14's favor. And I'm sure they're relieved that these guys were able to get their laps back and take the lead as the leader. So they were able to avoid having to be lapped down behind that 28 car. Just in the nick of time. And as for Christian Vargas, Vargas is going to restart in 26th. So it wasn't really a factor in terms of who got the lead or not. But sure enough though, they were able to get by the 28 in time and able to get that lap back and take the lead. I mean, that was a little scary for those guys that the caution came out and they didn't get their laps back and they were just able to get them in time. And we are back to the green with 8 to go. For the lead, here's Max Ferrier. Gets a good jump and he's away. He takes the lead away. Max Ferrier takes the lead. Now the race is on for real. Here's Shane Golodex trying to get a top 5. He might impress everybody with a top 5 finish if he hangs on. 19 gets a run on the high line, though. He gets a run, and Toby Smith stays in the 4th spot. Is the 14 able to get back in the lead, though? See if he tries to get the 22 to get loose. Still going low. He still wants that pass. And he won't get it. 95 trying to get by. Ferrier trying to hold on for the win again with 6 to go. Here we go. 6 laps remain at Darlington. And the 96 going to try to take 4th away again. And he will do it this time. He's got 4th. Boy, an underdog story in the making in 4th. These 3 are trying to battle for the win. Ferrier trying to hang on. 14, we'll see if he tries to make a run for it. And we have 5 laps to go. 5 to go as the 14 looks low. He's going to try to make that move. There you see him getting him loose. 22 with the block though. 22 puts a block on the 14. 95 trying to get 2nd place. Four laps to go. 47 loose. He keeps it. Still trying to make it through. He'll try again right here. Get him a run on the bottom. 22 hangs on though. 22 hangs on. And an impressive, he hangs on to the lead. 14 still right on the bumper of the 22, trying to pass him. And he's still gonna try again with 3 to go. Three laps to go, and that 22 is blocking so good. Can that 14 make a run? Can that 14 have a chance to get the lead away? Still looking low. He's still trying to make a pass. Coming to 2 to go here at Darlington. Rich Roy still trying to make it through. And look at that 52 trying to gain ground on the 19. 52 has been trying to hang on to the spot, and he's gained up to the top 5. And here we go to the white flag next time by. Here comes Golodex. He's not going to wait. He's going to go for 3rd place. Maybe for the lead if he can. 3rd place goes to the 96 as we see the white flag next time by. With 1 lap to go. Here we go. Does the 14 have anything for the 22? This is the last chance here. Gonna try one more chance here to get a run on the 22 in this corner. Looks low. Can he make that move? It looks like he might not be able to get there. One more desperation move. And he's not gonna do it. And the 22, Max Ferrier, he comes off the final turn to win at Darlington. And the 22, Max Ferrier, wins it at Darlington. Another win he adds for the 22 team. He's now won the Daytona 500 and the Southern 500 in the same season. What a run for that 22 team. With their 2nd win this season. They won the big events, for sure. And the 22 Max Ferrier, he has a 2nd win of the season. He adds his Daytona 500 win from the start of the season. So he's now won both the Daytona 500 and the Southern 500 in the same season. That is very impressive. Anyway, hope you enjoyed our race from Darlington. And next up, it'll be our regular season finale from Coca-Cola Super Speedway. So until next time, we will see you then.